the self-doubt. Can I do this? Are people going to care? Are people going to want to support?
We support you. Our girl Lala Anthony is here talking business, motherhood, and much more. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Makondovu, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. 10 minutes are on the clock, so let's get to it with the first 5, starting with the star-studded wedding.
My happiest day hasn't happened yet.
Maybe it has, as Margaret, Qualley, and Jack Antonoff tied the knot in New Jersey over the weekend.
The bride and groom were spotted arriving at a post-wedding party, where Margaret looked stunning in a white Chanel halter dress, which she paired with Chanel Mary Jane flats, and Jack looked dashing in a black tux.
Taylor Swift, Channing Tatum, Zoe Kravitz, Cara Delevingne, and Lana Del Rey were all in attendance to celebrate the couple.
And I couldn't give a reason, champagne problems.
Nope, none here.
Taylor was spotted enjoying a glass of white wine, while Zoe opted for a martini and Channing indulged in a beer.
The mother of the bride, Andie MacDowell, was also spotted all smiles during her daughter's special weekend. And just north of Robert F. Kennedy's granddaughter, Sarah, married Jam Sulari, a Harvard Business School student, at the historic Kennedy compound in Hyannisport, Massachusetts.
The bride tells People exclusively that their wedding was unique because it combined her Irish Catholic roots with the groom's Muslim Pakistani roots. One way they paid homage to his heritage was with a traditional mehndi.
Next, some adorable baby news. Serena Williams is ready for double daughter duty, that is. The tennis pro has welcomed her second child with her husband, Alexis Ohanian. The tech entrepreneur revealed on Tuesday that their baby girl's name is Adira River and added that mom and baby are happy and healthy. It looks like their eldest, Olympia, is already an amazing big sister. And as sources confirmed that Rihanna welcomed her second child too, with an insider saying the singer now feels her family is complete. Sienna Miller is gearing up to welcome another as well, with the actress photographed bearing a baby bump while vacationing in Ibiza. Sienna is already mom to 11-year-old daughter Marlo, whom she shares with ex Tom Sturridge.
You've had plenty of experience.
And Rumer Willis has revealed the inspiration behind her baby girl's name. She shared that her and her partner, Derek Richard Thomas, initially planned to name their daughter Loretta, but due to a text typo, it came to be Luetta. She calls it divine intervention. Moving on to a story you've been following closely on People.com.
And you know that I can't live without you.
Justin Bieber is living without Scooter Braun, as the singer is apparently estranged from his longtime manager.
Multiple insiders tell People the pair haven't spoken in months, and according to one source, who says that Scooter is technically still Justin's manager, the singer is working on music without Scooter by his side for the first time in 16 years.
So what happened?
As one source puts it, the relationship has simply run its course.
This comes on the heels of other talent parting ways with the music executive.
After 10 years, Ariana Grande is choosing to move on from Scooter.
Thank you. Thanks.
A source says that while they're still friendly, she has outgrown him.
And after just 4 years, Demi Lovato has also ended her working relationship with him.
Kissy, kissy, boo-boo.
But it might not all be what it seems.
A music industry source emphasizes that all of Scooter's clients are still under contract and negotiations are ongoing. They add that some of the rumors going around are off, and Scooter is also making jokes about the situation himself.
Moving on to the post you've been loving this week. Paris Hilton is twinning with her son, Phoenix. The proud mom and 7-month-old sported matching green leaf patterns, with Paris in a jumpsuit and her angel baby in a bib. Madonna is also spending time with her kids as the singer celebrated her 65th birthday in Lisbon.
It's great to be alive.
She shared some festive moments with her fans.
I'm gonna wreck the place with my jewels.
This is Jennifer Lopez is in celebration mode herself. She toasted her marriage to Ben Affleck as the pair celebrated the first anniversary of their Georgia wedding. She also teased a new song inspired by the actor titled Dear Ben Part 2.
I love you. You're perfect.
And Britney Spears broke her silence about her divorce from Sam Asghari alongside a video of herself showing off her dance moves. The pop star shared that she couldn't take the pain anymore and is honestly doing pretty damn good. A source echoed that sentiment, telling People that even though their union had gotten toxic, Britney remains in great spirits. And this week's issue of People, Selling Sunset star Amanda Smith has a new perspective on life.
I'm kind of an I don't give a spot about a lot of things that I used to give a about.
The reality TV star opens up about her close call with death.
It's making me emotional. I don't want to be super dramatic, but I was 2 days away from death. That was like, whoa.
Amanza was hospitalized and treated for a potentially life-threatening bone infection, which had caused her severe back pain.
I was literally biting the pillow on the couch one day, like screaming, because I've never felt pain like that.
She couldn't see her 2 children for the 31 days she was in the hospital. When they finally reunited, it was extremely emotional.
When I saw my son for the first time, he literally fell into my arms and started weeping. And he said, Mama, I was so scared that you weren't gonna come home from the hospital.
But now she is back home and is looking forward to the future.
When I heal, I'm gonna be the woman that I've always wanted to be.
Now, let's move on to some screen time. I'm so excited to be joined by Lala Anthony, just in time for National Black Business Month, which runs the whole month of August. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you'll give me 1 answer. Question number 2, you'll give me 2 answers, and so on and so forth. Are you ready to get started? Let's do this. You are partnering with Now and Later Candy to spotlight and amplify Black-owned self-care brands. What is one of your favorite self-care practices that would surprise us?
Turning my phone off. At night, I'm getting good at it. My son Cayenne is the only one who can get through. Other than that, the phone gets turned off and I'm getting uninterrupted sleep, which for someone like me is probably the best practice of self-care I could ever do for myself.
We always think about self-care as a solo act, but it really doesn't have to be. So who is that one friend who comes to mind when you think about self-care?
Kelly Rowland, for sure. She is all about taking care of your skin, taking care of your body, all of that stuff. She's just like the guru.
And I do want to mention that Kelly Rowland is actually my screensaver on my phone. I am obsessed with her. Her skin, her hair, just absolutely beautiful.
She's it all figured out, trust me.
I know a lot of people would love to shop with more intention, but it's hard to know where to start. So what are 2 of your favorite ways to find a brand to support?
You know, word of mouth and social media. And also, again, for me, the most important thing is highlighting the Black-owned self-care brands and Black-owned brands, period. You know, we put a lot of money into other brands. It's like, it's important to invest in people that, you know, look like us, go through similar things we go through with us, whether it's mentally, with our skin, with our bodies, whatever it is. You know, I think it's an opportunity for not only me to talk about brands that I love, but for each one of us to talk, whether it's on social media, amongst friends, about Black-owned brands that we use and love, to just continue to support them and get the word out there.
You're a producer, you're an actress, you're a host, and you also created your own incredible hair care brand, Inala. What were 3 of your biggest challenges while creating your own business?
I think challenges are, you know, starting with, you know, yourself, the self-doubt. Can I do this? Are people going to care? Are people going to want to support? Are people going to want to buy, you know, something that I put out? You know, getting all those negative thoughts out of your head and just saying, you know, I can really do this. Then figuring out, like, what is it about my brand or what I'm putting out there that's going to be different from what's already out there? What's going to make people want to grab for my product, or whatever my thing is that's going to be different from everyone else out there? And then 3, the patience, like understanding that everything doesn't just drop and the next day it's like, oh, I made millions. Like it's a grind, it's a slow grind, and understanding that, you know, it takes time for people to hear about it and for it to catch on and for you to find out like who your fan base is and your consumer base and what they're looking for. A lot of time, patience, and research has to go into all of that. So you just have to be mentally prepared for the journey ahead. But the outcome, you know, when it turns out great, is great, and it makes it all worth it.
Your campaign with Now and Later is all about prioritizing self-care now so you can reset and chase your dreams later. What are 4 dreams or goals that you have that you still hope to achieve?
I would love to continue to become better and grow at everything I'm already doing. I don't think in anything I've done, you ever reach like your peak. Like, okay, I'm done with that. You can always be better and grow and become more successful in all of the things that I do. So continuing to grow as a mom, as a woman, it's so important. Like, I don't think you ever stop growing in those things and paying more attention to my needs and, you know, the things that make me happy, the things that don't, and kind of leaning more into the things that make me feel good, which is, again, another method of self-care.
I read in an interview that you really wanted to be outside this summer. So what are you doing outside? Anything fun?
enjoying myself, having fun, allowing myself to have fun, not feeling bad about it. You know, I was the kind of person get invited places and like, no, I can't, I gotta work, or I have this, or I have that, and just saying, you know what, I'm gonna go. Like, I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna travel, I'm gonna do things that I don't normally do, because I was always of the mindset of just work, grind. You can't take a day off, you can't do this, you can't do that. So really just allowing myself to kind of be more free and have these experiences and have fun.
And finally, can you give us 5 words to describe 2023 for Lala Anthony so far?
A mother, I would put that before anything. I would say passionate, empowered, forgiving, and driven.
Lala, thank you so much for joining me today. Now everyone, be sure to check out Now and Later on Instagram to see Lala's pics of Black-owned self-care brands and more on her routine. All right, time's up. See you back here next Thursday.